Will returning champion Tom Devlin score a three-peat? It was another night of trivia triumphs, wordplay, and massive wins on Jeopardy as Devlin returned to defend his title. On the Thursday, October 23rd episode, the attorney from Washington, D.C. defended his title against poet and podcaster Elijah Perseus Blumhoff from Evanston, Illinois, and teacher Jack Tomlin from Lynchburg, Virginia. Devlin hoped to add to his already impressive bank a two-day cash earnings of $43,199. Devlin started out the game with Beer Me for $800. Brewed since 1928, this beer sponsored the Jamaican women's bobsled team for a time. With the correct answer of Red Stripe, Devlin was off to a great start. The first Daily Double was found on the sixth question by Devlin, hiding under That's Totally Sus for $800. With a wager of $2,600, the clue was a boy known by the sobriquet of This tells Oliver Twist about a free place to stay in London. What could go wrong? With the correct answer of The Artful Dodger, Devlin took an impressive lead with $5,200, while both Blumhoff and Tomlin still had $0. The trio got through 15 questions before the break, with the last clue in tough six-letter vocab for $800. With the answer, John Glenn helped popularize this Yiddish-ish word for a mechanical malfunction. Tomlin responded correctly with the word glitch, to which host Ken Jennings remarked, "We might not be saying glitch if not for John Glenn." With Tomlin's correct answer, the amounts before the break stood at Devlin with $7,000, Tomlin with $0, and Blumhoff in third place with negative $1,600. By the end of the first round, Devlin had an impressive 17 clues answered correctly. While getting to know the contestants, Tomlin shared a story about how his wife's laughing gas helped the entire family as she was in labor, while Blumhoff explained that his love of hip-hop, wordplay, and English helped him become a poet. "You look like a poet. The guy just looks like a poet," joked Jennings. Returning champ Devlin talked about his time on SportsCenter thanks to his enthusiasm for the Red Sox. In the second half of the game, the trio hit a triple stumper under Disney characters for $1,000. In this film, Catherine O'Hara voiced Sally, a ragdoll resentful of her creator, Dr. Finkelstein. As no one knew the answer The Nightmare Before Christmas, it confirmed the lack of Disney or Tim Burton fans among the trio. By the end of the first round, Devlin had a staggering lead with $9,400, while Tomlin was in second place with $1,400, and Blumhoff was in third place with negative $600. In Double Jeopardy, Blumhoff managed to get into the black with Bookends for $2,000. At the end of this novel, Newland Archer looks up at the apartment of his love of his life and heads back to his hotel. With the correct answer of The Age of Innocence, Blumhoff was on the board with $1,400. The first Daily Double of Double Jeopardy was found by Devlin under You Are Wrong for $1,200. The French are generous with terms for blunders, having given us faux pas and this five-letter word for a public mistake. With a wager of $4,000 against his $12,200, Devlin was visibly upset at his inability to know the clue. "It's not what is foible, that's not it," said the champ in disappointment. "Sorry, if you'll allow me to say it, you are wrong," said Jennings to lighten the mood. The correct answer was gaff. Devlin then found the second Daily Double when he chose An Italian Renaissance Man for $800. He bet $6,000 on the clue. Marcelli Ficino knew this family and founded his Platonic Academy, an intellectual hub of the It-Ren, at their villa near Florence. With the correct answer of What is the Medici, Devlin brought his lead to $17,000, well ahead of his competitors, as Blumhoff had $2,600 and Tomlin had $5,400. As the contestants moved into Final Jeopardy, Devlin was far ahead of Tomlin and Blumhoff with a total of $27,000. Tomlin was in second place with $7,800, and Blumhoff was in third place with $3,400. In Final Jeopardy, the category was South America, and the clue was, an airport at this South American city is named after archaeologist Maria Reich, who was known as the Lady of the Lines. Blumhoff answered, What is Lima? An incorrect answer he wagered $3,399 against, bringing his total to $1. Tomlin answered, What is Cuzo? Hi, Riley. Incorrect, but as he wagered $0, his total remained the same at $7,800. Devlin answered, "What is Nazca?" That was the correct answer. With the wager of $2,200, Devlin's final take was $30,000, bringing his three-day tally to $73,199 as he became the three-day Jeopardy champion.